Good evening, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101. Good evening, Ashley Hawkins, as well as Nolan Baptiste. I see today, sir, you are on your job. Thank you very much. I was sitting down and preparing for a future video, but I came across a lot of information about, essentially how much do we pay in credit cards? Like, a lot of you may not know how much you actually pay in credit cards. And as I'm working with my clients, a lot of times I like to get in the weed of things so they can understand how much they're actually paying and credit card costs, because it's the one essential thing that we don't really compute. We don't really sum up the amount of interest, right? A lot of you are looking at the limit on your credit cards. Oh, I got $5,000. I got $10,000. I have this amount of money. But the one thing you're not summing up is the interest, okay? And the interest is very important because the interest is the money you're paying to that bank, to that financial institution, to those investors. And the reason why that's important, because interest on credit cards are two compounding interest, okay? It's compounding interest. And you need to understand that that is a budget killer. That is a wealth killer, the compounding interest that works against you, not for you, okay? It's very, very imperative that you understand that the interest on your credit cards are working against you and not for you, okay? And so in my research, I was going through all my, Investor Junkie, Investopedia, all sorts of Google sites. I try to get all the information because I like to compare and contrast to get the best accurate information for my viewers. But nonetheless, right, I'm looking at it, I'm just like, man, people are paying astronomical prices in credit cards and they don't know. Now, number one rule, in my opinion, about credit cards is pay them off before the billing cycle. So most credit cards, most billing cycles are anywhere between 28 of the 28th of each month to the 4th of each month, like the 28th to the 4th or 5th, where they actually tack on those interest rates. But if you pay it before then you don't have to pay interest, okay? You don't have to pay interest, meaning you have to pay off the entire card. Now, some of you have balances on your card, high balances on your card, and, the credit card company like, hey, this pay is $25, okay? And you have, $3,500 remaining on your card. So they're like, hey, pay $25. The next thing you know, you only pay like $25 or $30. Then the next time your bill comes, they're like, hey, pay us $28. That is because you didn't pay off your card and your interest is compounding from the last month amount, okay? Your interest is compounding from the last month amount. So every month is going up $2 or $3. Then it's like, $3,700. So now pay us $30 a month. But they're still making your payments very low while they're compounding your interest and your balances are high. This is how they make you a slave to financial and credit institutions, okay? These are how personal loans work. This is how credit cards work, because we understand Nixon back in 1971 changed the backing of the dollar from gold to debt. It's the best thing. Now, debt, good debt, has made a lot of millionaires in America, where they go and they grab a loan, $50,000, $100,000, and they invest that money. And that money brings in assets. That money brings in liquid cash. That money essentially increase their amount to borrow more so they can go out and do more of their investments, which makes them money. Now, the other side of that, the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde side of that, are those who go out and you have multiple credit cards that you're using for consumer purchases. It's absolutely killing you. It's absolutely killing you, okay? They are walking you down the interest compounding lane and they're tearing your butt up with interest. And I'm going to show you something, something that I actually was reading on, was it Investopedia, I believe. It was Investopedia. And I'm going to show you one of my credit cards accounts, just for an example, okay? I'm not going to show you my number, okay? We're going to get that straight. So let's go over to Investopedia. I'm going to use this as my teaching aid here. All right. So we're on Investopedia, and it says right here, 19.49%. Now, I always say 15 to 25% is the usual, okay, is the usual amount for interest on a card. And it says here, the median rate of interest across all credit cards in the Investopedia card database of September 2020, this month, okay? And I want you to look at this. You don't even need to be fancy with this chart here, because they're basically saying that it's declined. It was all the way up to 22%. But look, let me get you there. So look at this. This is how important your credit. This is how important your credit is. And again, of course, I got to sell myself here. If you go to Rawls World Financial, if you go to rawlsworldfinancial.com, this is how I walk you and help you with your credit. I help you with your debt. I help you to learn off to pay off your credit cards very easily. That is what my website does, off of it. Now, given the average FICO credit score, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm right here under the hypertext. In the U.S., it's 703 to experience. Investopedia believes it's more accurate to track the median midpoint value of advertised rate ranges at 703 credit score would not qualify for the best rates as implied by the federal average rates. So at first, when I want to say late last year, the federal rates was around 690. So you can get a lot of good credit off of 690. Now it went up to 703. Now, especially because of COVID-19, there was a lot of people taking out a lot of personal loans to survive this pandemic, them being out of work, them being furloughed, okay, et cetera. So they took out a lot of loans. So the national average went up. Let's read on. I like these key points right here. The median interests are available from Investopedia database for over 300 cards is 19%, 19.5%. Credit card interest rates are largely determined by credit quality of the applicant, okay? Credit quality of the applicant, because it has to deal with your credit utilization, your credit history, new accounts, old accounts, timely payments, etc. If you go on my website, not my website, but my YouTube page, I have a credit series. I believe I did 5 or 7 videos to break down your credit score, to make it very, very easy. Anyone can learn the information. You just have to look for my credit series, okay? I think it's about 5 videos. I got on a blue long shirt just to help you out, okay? Let's move right along. Available APRs by credit quality, annual, okay, rates by credit quality. Now, I want you guys to look at this. It says excellent credit. They get it around 15%. Excellent credit, they get around 15% up to 23%. Good credit, same thing, up to 23.62%. Fair credit, they start you off around like 19% to 24%. And then bad or no credit, you're around 21 to 23%. Okay? So, this is important. The only time your interest rate matters, listen to this, the only time your interest rate matter is when you carry over a balance from month to month. If you pay off your bill before the billing cycle, you have to pay it, all the way off, meaning if you have a credit card that's $5,000, okay, and you did right credit card and you just paid your bills, right? You get the reward points, this, that, and the other, okay? You paid it off, now you don't have to pay interest. That's simple. It's so simple. It's not even something hard. But financial discipline, if you don't have it, your ass is in trouble. If you don't have financial discipline, your ass is in trouble. And now you are here in credit card debt. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be real with you. We're both grown, right? So the only person you should blame, you're thinking about the credit card companies? No. You should blame this person. You should blame this person. Not me, but you. You should blame yourself. Now, granted, there's some extenuating circumstances for married people, parents who've done some things with their kids' name. You guys are exception to the rule, okay? You guys are excluded. Everybody else is included because you did it, okay? You did it. Most people did it themselves unless they wasn't in a marriage or their parents did some wacky stuff with their finances. This is just what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the FICO credit score ranges, and we need to understand these two things about your credit score. So FICO, the Fair Isaac Corporation, has their chart, and then you have the Vantage 3.0. I'm going to pop that up after this so you can understand the different scales, because they also have different categories. I'm not going to make this a credit score video, but I'm just showing you so you understand how your credit score pays into your credit card interest rate, okay? Because listen, people with excellent credit was what? 15%. These credit card companies want to make that money. There's no doubt about it, okay? Because literally, my house interest rate is 3.2, but my credit card, a lot of people's credit card is 15%. That's neither here nor there. And I'm going to tell you what to do about these credit cards, some of the things that you can actually do. So FICO credit score range is 740 to 850. That is excellent credit, okay? That is excellent credit. So good credit, 670 to 739. Fair credit, 580 to 669. And then no credit, bad credit, whatever, 579, right? So these things are an intricate part to your credit cards. Now, they're breaking down a pie chart for you guys to understand, quality breakdown, blah, 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 okay? And then they say interest rate by credit card types, rewards, student, secured, business, okay? All the different types, affiliate APR case. So listen, we're going to get into some more detailed information. I'm going to show you some of my actual information, but I got to log in. Just bear with me, okay? I'm using myself as a training aid because I believe that the people you listen to should be somewhat transparent. They don't need to show you all their personal information. They can teach you even if they're in bad condition. But in my opinion, there need to be some level of transparency, okay? So let me log in a couple of my accounts here. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with me, okay? All these security measures because of fraudulent people doing fraudulent things. All right, let's see here. First, so they said that, let me see, where was it? Okay, here we go. Just trying to get into my account so I can show you one of my cards, okay? Show you one of my cards. Now I'm gonna show you my credit score because my credit score is not 740. When I bought this house, my credit score dropped, and that's normal. And I made some large purchases. Okay, I didn't pay off the house. Don't got that much money, but my credit score dropped. Okay, but let me get into this really quickly. Let me get into this, and I'm gonna show you. I was around 736 of April, but when I bought the house, okay, it dropped. Okay, and I'm gonna even show you back in 2019, my credit score was horrible, in my opinion. So let's look at it. Here I am. I'm at 719, okay? Serious delinquencies. This is from a past relationship. Let's just put it that way, okay? Well, let's look at this. Right here, 736, that's around the average. 736, 740, excellent credit, okay? Excellent credit. Right now, I bought my house, so it dropped down. Look how much it dropped down when my house hit my credit report, because I bought the house in June. Look where it dropped. It dropped from 735 all the way down to 711, and now, because I'm making payments, it's coming back up. You can't be more transparent than this, okay? This is me, okay? This is me, all right? Anyway, move on. Let me move on. I got to move to one more thing. Can't let you see it. Can't let your eyes get into here. Transparency here. Here we go. View details. Now I'm going to show you my own card details. My Capital One Venture card. The card I use to buy a lot of things so I can get those reward points, and I just pay off a credit. That's all I really do is pay off credits and stuff, okay? So let's look at this. Here's my Capital One. And now let me show you this. If you see at the top that says Mr. Ross, there's my pretty picture. So you know it's absolutely me. I'm going into my view card details. Now the limit on this car is $6,500. What does it say right here, ladies and gentlemen? My credit purchase APR is what? What's the national average? 15%. What's mine? 4%. 4%. I know. You never seen people do this before. Annual membership fee, no fee. Over limit fee, no fee. Late fee, of course, $35. Foreign transaction fee, 0 fee. Cash advantage, 4%. And then got all this other thing, available cash, $300. But my limit on this card is what? $6,500. And I don't have any balance on it. I don't have any balance on it. This is what I tell people. These are some of the information that you're not going to get on this channel that I actually teach people how to do. Whether you have bad credit or no credit, but you have to start off somewhere. Okay. And one of those things is, one, make your on-time payments every month. Two, if it's feasible, don't carry over a balance from your last month. Okay. It's going to absolutely kill your pockets. You're going to be paying more in interest than the money you actually spent. You're going to be paying more in interest than the money you actually spent. That is what people do not understand about credit. You'll eventually end up spending more in interest than the money you actually spent. So you're asking, how do I get to the point where my card is 4%? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care nothing about that 4%. You know why? Zero balance. Let me another one of my accounts. I got to make sure that my information will pop up. There's a lot of people fraudulent out there. I got to buy a new card. I have to get a new card. And all these different companies that tally up your credit score, you're going to see different point percentages here. So I'm going to another one of my accounts. Let's see if it pops up here. Okay, here we go. And I'm just only doing this. I'm not bragging. I'm not showing off. But you need to see this to believe it, right? That's my whole thing. Like I got people telling me stuff all day long day, but I don't have nobody showing me what's really good. Let me look at this really quickly. Let me see this. Now, this interest rate is a little bit high. Let me see if I can find the actual information. Now, I want to show you this credit score, and this is by Experian. So my FICO score, which is this weird, is 719, right? According to, what's that, Navy Federal. Now, look at this. Now, I'm going to show you. Where's my name at on here? Where's my name? I want to make sure people know my name. Where's my name? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Credit one, Raymond Ross. You see that? AKA Ross World, AKA Ross. Okay, that's me at the top. Okay, for all of you fraudulent people, go ahead and take that 2427 and kill yourself with it. You fraudulent mother. I'm on one because somebody tried to hack my account. All right, off of here, my credit score is 844. 844. Okay, and they got me going trending up. Now, this could be my Vantage score, not my FICO score. And I'm gonna show you the difference. Now, I could go out and get a loan to buy some more property. And what I can absolutely do with that is find out lenders who go by my Vantage 3.0 score versus my FICO score. But I think, again, Navy Federal may be off, okay? Because there's a lot of things I did with my that actually boosted my credit score, okay? And as you can tell right here, I'm gonna blow it up. It says right here, where is it at? I missed it. August 20th, okay? So this is not that old, okay? All right, so let me scoot it down. Let's see if we can find any information. Again, zero balance, okay? That is very imperative that you have zero balance. Now I'm trying to find, I can't find any details. Okay, one more. I'm gonna show you one more. Just so you know, once, twice, 3 times a lady, and I can't sing. But anyway, Let me look up my Discover card because I remember Discover card when I was in college, first year in college, right? Discover card sends me a card with $5,000. 2 weeks later, I owe Discover card $5,000. I was horrible with my finances. So it don't matter how old you are, how young you are. Don't feel bad about your finances because I've been that guy too. Okay, I've been that guy too. Don't feel bad. All right. Let me see if I can find details about this card. Okay. Card details. Let's see here. Manage card, view, sign up. They don't have the details so I can show you guys. But I'll at least show you I'll show you how this card account looks. Okay. Let me see. They got my whole card number here. Okay, just the last four. All right. So here we go. Here's my Discover card. You see my name up here? Not a fluke, not a frenzy, my account, okay? Tells me I have $13.96 cash bonus rewards. I always got bonus reward. I could show you the Discover card. I just put money on that card, not to pay off my limit, but I had a lot of reward points. I'm like, I'm gonna cash that in for money, or I'm gonna do the cash reward for a trip or something like that. But I had a credit of like $6. On here, I have a cash bonus of $13. How much do I owe? Absolutely nothing. How much do I have available credit? $12,500. So, I have, let me see, 2 Capital One cards, which another one, I didn't show you that one only had $300 on it, but I keep it to increase my debt to income ratio. So that one I showed you, this is the third one, but I have another one that's Navy Federal, that's $20,000 on that one. I think I owe like $1,000 or something on that one. Then I have my Gap card that I do all my rewards. Okay, that I do all my rewards. And that is an actual great card. Okay, that's an actual good card. I might show you that one, but you can say payments and credits, I paid that off before the billing cycle. Okay, and they gave me, said you earned $33.18 right here, cash back rewards. Okay, I'm showing you guys these things to show you that you need to be a good steward of your finances. Okay, you need to be a good steward of your finances, because if you don't, you're going to be paying tons and tons of interest. All right, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to do some shout outs, and then I'm going to show you this last card. Okay, so we got Nolan Baptiste. He's on the job. Thank you, good sir. Ashley Hawkins says, can't get approved. I tried secured as well. Okay, Ashley, I don't know where you are financially or financial difficulties you may be having. But something I could help you, but it is going to cost you a little bit of money. And if you go over to Roswell, RoswellFinancial.com, I have packages that are very, very small for 30 minutes. And that's the only thing that's really going to take us anywhere 30 minutes to an hour. But the packages are $35 and $55. Very, very frugal. You probably bought a purse 3 times the amount. I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying how much those purses really cost. Neil Doe says, facts. Thank you, good sir. This is Tydell Instruments. If you're watching, click the like button and share. People need to know this info. Well, thank you. Now, I'm just going to call you Tydell. Hopefully you are a subscriber of mine. And if so, if you keep up the good work, just like Nolan Baptiste, I will make you a moderator. Our Danielle says, wow. Well, I guess that's a good wow. Thank you very much. And this system is stressful. Anything is stressful. Anything is stressful when you don't have the information, you don't have the know-how, and you don't have the skill. Very small. Growing up, even with my son playing football, when you can't catch the football or tackle properly, it frustrates you and it's very stressful. But when you get coached, okay, I'm a financial coach. When you get coached and someone helps you to walk through it, it's kind of you were at the gym. You're like, girl, I want a butt. Or a guy like, man, I want some really big biceps. So we get financial coaches, we get personal trainers to guide us through that process, okay? And I'm one of those guys. So some of us like, nah, I don't need a coach for working out. Nah, I don't need a coach how to swim. We need coaches for things we don't know how to do, or we need that insider information to actually accomplish some of those goals, okay? That is what we need. All right, moving on. What card was I saying? Gap. Okay, Gap. Now, I do have a balance on that because I bought some things. I'm getting my garage fixed up. So I think I got about $400 that's on that card. So it's not totally empty. It's not totally paid off. And again, I mean, I got another 15 days before I need to pay it off anyway. Yeah, I'm about $450, okay? Let's see, I got $50 in rewards. And I'm gonna show you those rewards too. Let me make sure. Just got my last 4. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Here we go. So here's my other card, my Gap card, right? So available to spend is $26.82, okay? $4.50. I bought some stuff today. Was it from Amazon? Because I got all these storage things. I try to be real neat in my garage. So I spent a couple of dollars in there. I'll just say that, right? So anyway, here's my card. I don't really see any details I can show you as far as like the interest rates, because I've been trying to find it. Capital One just made it super easy. So that was a good teaching point. All right, but let me show you these rewards. These rewards are very, very important to me because of this card, I pay a lot of reoccurring bills on. So you're going to see that. And I will go to, listen to this. I go to the Gap. I don't like Old Navy, and I go to Banana Republic. Now, if anybody haven't been to Banana Republic is a very expensive but very nice clothing store, okay? Now, of course, if there's black-owned stores that sell clothes in this area, I would definitely support them because with my body type, you need to try on clothes. Don't be trying to buy nothing from China. You being like in a saran wrap suit. But anyway, all right now, so I have $50 right now to go spend in any store out of those 3. That is what I use for either be online or in the store. So I spend it online. But let me show you something. In the past week, I think I spent free. I didn't use any of my money. I used all reward points from Gap. I want to say, was it $200 something? Listen to this. Okay, let me see my activity. Let me show you my activity. Where was it at? Discount received at our brand, $136. Congratulations about the benefits on your Gap. Now your silver status, whatever. Let me look at my activity panel. Let me see if any sensitive information in there. I just want to see if any sensitive information. Let me look at this so I can show you where I just shopped with my rewards. I shopped with my rewards, okay? Let me see. Nope, that was just all of my transactions. They're not showing me where I can show you my transaction using my reward points. That is what, let me show you this really quickly. These are the stores that you can, if you get this card, if you see this right here, look at this. Gap, Old Navy, Banana Republic, and whatever store that is, you can actually use this card on, okay? So I'm trying to find out, ladies and gentlemen, before I jump off of here, where is the my activity so I can show you the amount of rewards that I actually used, okay? The amount of rewards that I actually used. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. They're not really showing me, they keep showing me my activity because even though I use my card, because here's the thing, this is how they get you too at Gap. I use my card and it's like, well, any remaining balance, you have to use your card. So give me 1 second. Online payment, thank you. Okay, was it that? Yeah, I think this was, no, it wasn't that. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I should have had this popped up for you guys. But I just went shopping the other day. Oh, they're not going to show you the amount. But I'm going to show you, let's see here. Let me pop this up. Okay. So I spent $200. I spent $200 in Gap. Okay, I bought me, my stepson, and my lady some clothes, right? We all went shopping. I still got $50 left. I'm going to go buy me some nice slacks or something. They probably have to blow out the ends. I'm kidding. So I only paid $35. But let me tell you, I'm telling you. Now, you see this price right here, $2.39? I was buying almost $200 to $300 worth of products, but this is the only money I spent. So roughly $37. Now, the other amount that I spent with this card was totally free, okay? Totally free. I can't explain the benefits of this card when it comes to clothes. because it almost made me an exclusive shopper of Banana Republic and Gap. We don't like Old Navy, okay? So I just want to show you this information about your credit card, guys, so you totally understand that you are paying an astronomical amount in interest if you don't pay off your card monthly. And as you can tell, the one card I showed you had only $4.59. I got another 15 days to pay that. I'm definitely going to pay that off because I do not like paying interest, and you shouldn't like paying interest either, okay? This is Financial Literacy 101. I thank everyone for joining this cast. Let me read some of your last notes. Our Danielle says, yes, this was a good, very good info. I'm going to head over to your site after this. Okay. And again, I'm just going to type that site in the chat for you guys who want to go check it out. Because again, I'm here to help, okay? RossWorldFinancial.com. That's RossWorldFinancial.com. Thank you, Nolan. You guys have a great and wonderful day. This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money, and be inspired. Take care.